Alireza. Nice to meet you again.
Hello, nice to meet you. I want to thank you to inviting me for this interview.
My pleasure. Thanking you actually to giving your time to this interview. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure that it will be helpful for all of the audience and followers. And we're gonna learn a lot from your interview. So let's start it if you are ready. Uh, is,
Yeah,
is,
yeah, good.
is everything okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, all fine. All good. So loud and clear.
Okay, good, great. So let's start. For the first question, could you please introduce yourself and tell me about your journey so far?
Yes, of course. So, as you may know, my name is Alireza, and also I am software engineer. So it's been like 7 or 8 years by now, and also I work with with the web framework. So mainly, my stack and my job is building websites and backends and frontends. So I'm working with the digital marketing, or let's say marketing agency in London. And so, yeah, I'm here today to answer your questions.
Thank you. So wow, 7 years. Is that's a lot actually. As you know, today's interview is mostly about AI and how AI affects in our day-to-day routine in our workplace. So it would be great if you can tell us a little bit about your routine and explain one day as an example of your job.
Yeah, of course. So if I go back like 2 years ago, so when first I heard about the AI, where it was trending and exploding in the socials and everywhere. So basically, every day I was like, opening a new tab in a browser to search about stuff or learn about stuff, or solving my problems. But nowadays, I can tell you that literally every day I will open a tab with a ChatGPT or a Gemini, or Cloud and this kind of stuff. And recently Grok, which is from X. So basically, I use it for everything. Uh, but it's not like uh, you know highly depending my day and my work on the AI. So just getting a help, like we used to do with the Google. So we Google everything. Yeah, it's really helpful if you know how to use it.
So yeah, that's great. Exactly, I'm the same. And every day, I just first of all, I just open my ChatGPT, and after that, I start checking the emails and the extra. I'm really keen to know more about your day-to-day work. For example, let's imagine that today is Wednesday, and you have to go to the office. And what's your day routine? Because you are a software engineer here in London, so definitely, your role is really attractive and exciting for lots of people here. And can you explain more about your job?
Yes, actually, my job is about developing new features and also debugging those features and maintaining the code base basically. So, and also writing a good documentation. That documentation can be mostly used for us when we come back to that project after several months. So you don't remember anything without documentation. So in this case, if I stuck on a bug, or if I'm stuck on some issues, which is it's like time consuming, or like to work out and reading through the Stack Overflow or something like that. So I will just go back to ChatGPT and explain everything to him. So yeah, to ChatGPT, and also just reading the results. But one thing I want to mention here for juniors or seniors or people who just started to use ChatGPT with their work, especially software developers, they should keep in mind, just don't copy and paste things, because ChatGPT can make mistakes, and you should verify the result and then consume that code or that result. So yeah, this is how I work, and also most of the times, writing documentation can be a little bit time consuming, and so you don't need to spend your time. You just explain it in a few paragraphs, in a few sentences, so ChatGPT can take care of it. So it can write you nice comments or documentation for your code, which is really helpful. I mean, I really like it.
Okay, good. Me there. Nice stuff, Ali. Yeah, that's really cool. I really want to know which languages do you use in your daily life, and is there any other tools that you use more than ChatGPT, or no? The ChatGPT is the your best man in everything.
Well, actually, if you mean like what technologies that I use doing my work, so basically, I'm a JavaScript developer, so I use like Vue.js and like Next.js or Node.js at the backend, and also using Postgres database in my workplaces and like day-to-day life at work. So basically, my role in the company is like a senior software engineer. So so the company that I'm working with, we take care of the landing pages and the websites and the brands of the clients because, as you may know, so we are an agency. So yeah, this is my job. I mean, building websites, refreshing the clients' websites, and also more than important, I mean, the important thing is like maintaining those websites. So yeah, this is me.
Actually, I checked your website before setting the interview, and it was really mm, impressive that you have lots of powerful clients, and I'm really happy that we have a chance to talk to all of the technology and tools and AI that you are using in your daily life. So let's move on to the next question. How do you usually keep yourself updated? Because AI, it's really fast, and every day we have lots of new tools. So how do you keep everything on track?
Okay, so basically every day when I open my laptop, so I have a like this is especially for software developers. So there's a Chrome extension called daily.dev, so where you can customize what subjects you want to keep track on it. So it, like customize your feed. So basically, I read like articles from Medium, Dev.to, and other resources, regarding front end, back end, and DevOps. But mostly I keep read articles on Medium and daily.dev and also dev.to. So these three websites that I use like, in my everyday life to keep myself on track and, just consume some knowledge about AI, about my job and what's new, that.
Yes, nice one. Yeah, I should test that Chrome extension. I haven't tested it. Is there anything for marketers as well, or not just for developers?
I think so. I mean, it's been like more than a year now in the market, so you can install it. But I'm not too, I mean, too sure about it. But I think you can like customize your feed, like regarding your role, like digital marketer, or maybe other roles or positions.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe you can try it. Yeah.
I believe you mostly using ChatGPT in your daily life. But is there any other tools that you use, or you think that is underestimated and it should be more promoted in the community?
So basically, I use ChatGPT because I used to how ChatGPT is like instruct the result in a well structured way. But other than that, I think cloud is good for coding. Well, I have to try it. Well, I tried it several times, but I should use it more. And also, there is a nice software for developers that they can use. Uh, it's just kind of a replacement and alternative for VS Code. So VS Code is like a software that where you can code and structure your project. So Cursor is the same as VS Code, but they injecting the AI into it. So wherever you have problem in the code, you just talk to the AI, and it will like auto-complete the code for you, or find the problem and gives you some results and answers. So yeah, I mean Cursor, Cloud, and recently Grok from X. I think we should give it more time for coding, but definitely gonna be a good competitor to Cloud and ChatGPT.
I haven't worked with cloud that much, just maybe once. But I worked with Grove. and in compared to ChatGPT, Grok was better. But the only limitation, it just limited me because it said that, oh, you are too much asking.
Yeah.
But I had ChatGPT Premium, so I don't have this kind of limitation on my ChatGPT. But the
Hmm.
results from Grok was much better and faster.
Oh, okay. I should test that.
Mm.
I mean, I work with it, but I don't know. I feel it's just we should give it more time because ChatGPT even wasn't good at the first day, so it took like a year or two to be what it is now. So, yeah, I definitely should give it a try.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But the thing that I really love about ChatGPT is that you can upload Excel file, upload PDF or Word, and even it can provide you with PDF, not PDF. I'm not sure about PDF, but definitely ChatGPT can provide you with CSV file, which is quite important for me as a performance marketer. I remember from last time that we were talking, you mentioned some GPTs and a new section in ChatGPT, which is called project. So
Mhm.
I wanted to ask you that is there any special GPT that you use in your daily routine and something that really helps something that really help you?
Yes, I mean, basically I created my GPT recently.
Hmm.
So that was about, well, I haven't published it yet, so I'm using it for my personal work. So basically, because I've got like an atomic design book, so it's a book regarding the design system. So I wanted to learn that with the help of ChatGPT. So what I've done is I just uploaded the book as a PDF to the ChatGPT, and I provided some instruction how to go through the book, and then when you save that the GPT, so you can basically talk with the book, not with the chat GPT. So which is quite interesting. I mean, I'm asking that question from the chapter one or chapter two, just learning some stuff from that book, which is quite interesting. But I haven't created much GPTs. But one of the GPTs that I use, well, it's not related to my job, but it's called Kayak. So Kayak is like providing you flights and hotels for holidays.
Hmm.
So you can try that. Ask the GPT to find you a reasonable price of the flights or hotels, which is quite nice.
That is so cool. The one that you said you upload a PDF as a resource of your training. So it's really cool, and we can use all of us can use the same thing.
Yeah,
And yeah, that's so nice.
I mean, you should try it. Yeah, I mean, you can get some help like that from the AI nowadays to facilitate the learning for you.
Yeah, I agree. Do I agree about this? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's so clever.
yeah, you can do everything, almost everything with AI nowadays.
I want to ask a tricky question. Have you ever feel terrified by AI or something? Some feeling like, oh, what happened if AI can do my job and I just lost my job?
Actually, well, it was like the first month when the AI trending. So yeah, I felt terrified, scared, and it was a bit terrifying for me. And I felt like it's so overwhelming for me. But after that, I gave it another thought. But I thought like, okay, it's like when Google first became, like trended between people. So basically, people before Google, they were like searching about stuff and getting some knowledge from the books. So they were going to the libraries. And then when the Google became Google, like nowadays, so people were like terrified. Oh, so that's like a threat to book and libraries. But no, I mean actually, everything became digital. So nowadays you can get like ebooks from Google, Amazon, and everything. You can find them nearly everywhere. So I think about the AI is exactly the same. What happened like after Google? So AI tools can really help us, become our assistants on, day-to-day jobs. So basically helping us, empowering us, and also, just implement our ideas. So I don't think it's a threat to the human or is a threat to our jobs or something like that. I mean, if you want to keep track in your job and become senior and don't let AI to overcome you, it's just the fact that you have to gain knowledge, you have to gather some knowledge and learn new stuff every day. So this is my tip for everyone.
Actually, if I want to be honest with you, I'm a little bit terrified with AI as well. Especially the new generation of AI is completely scary, terrifying, and sometimes I have the same feeling. But if we wanna touch just particularly about software engineering, because with Grok and some GPTs in ChatGPT 4, there is no need anymore to have a knowledge or be a software engineer, the senior software engineer to write a code or to develop a code or even develop a website or application. I wonder if you have any plan for the future, or is there any specific job titles that most of the software developer can change their career to that or switch their career to other fields?
Well, actually, there's a kind of jobs that like nowadays you can automate them, like maybe accounting. I'm not saying they're like going to be dead like in a few months or a few years, but this kind of jobs, or maybe some jobs that they don't need like inspiration or they don't need creativity or like new ideas or something like that. So they may be in danger like very soon, just because the AI. But jobs like software engineering or making some uh, like involving your creativity into your job, like your job, performance marketing, this kind of jobs. Actually, no, there's no threat from AI. Actually, you can use AI to. I mean, you are still need a senior member in your team to handle this. I mean, even if you want to use AI, so you need someone who can verify the results from AI and also implement it into your work. So I don't think it's going to be a threat for software engineering jobs, but for those jobs, as I said, I mean, they would be a threat.
Mm. Okay, so it's not like that. So it's not like that you are thinking about changing your career, or it's not like that.
No, actually, no.
Okay, good to hear that. Okay, that's a relief. Uh, Thank you so much, Alireza, for giving your time. For the last question, could you please explain or share a tip that what's the worst thing that we can do when we are using AI, and what's the best thing, what's the best approach that we can go through with AI?
Yes, actually, so the worst thing is sharing your sensitive data with the AIs because you can't say what AI can do with that data. So you can't trust AI. I mean, up until now, maybe. But I mean, even ChatGPT and this kind of AIs, they recommend to not share any sensitive data with the ChatGPT or in general AI. So this is the first tip. And the second tip is don't rely on AI. So, I mean, if you want to learn something, ask AI and learn it. For example, in my field of job, don't copy and paste the code. So you have to verify it. You have to see if that works and just rewrite it. So don't copy and paste it because if you write it with your hands, it's like highly likely to, just remember that code or how to write such a code. So, and also you can use it for learning. So, I mean, if you trying to learn something from a course or other resources, and you need more examples, and you need more example into a different context, you can explain that to ChatGPT, and it gives you different like context. Or for example, one thing I do is like when I learn something. Uh, and I ask ChatGPT, give me more real world examples from that code or from that technology and what it's used for, and blah, blah, blah. You can learn from it. But yeah, just don't over rely on it. This is my last tip.
Completely agree with you and understand the situation, because if you want to just copy and paste, it makes you lazy or even you can't be innovative anymore. It's like that you don't think even about the subject. You just want to ask ChatGPT, and you completely rely on ChatGPT, and it's make I'm kind of sometimes afraid to become depend on ChatGPT for everything. And yes, I agree with you completely. Thank you so much. It was really helpful, and I'm sure that's helpful for other people as well. Is there any way that people can follow your work or connect with you for asking more questions?
Yes, I just want to thank you to inviting me to this interview. I really like to, talk with people and give them some tips, about my job maybe, so about AI. And I'm really pleased to be here. And also, if people wants to follow my work, so it's my website, ahamid.me. And also you can find my GitHub and LinkedIn's and also on my website. And also you can follow me on the GitHub. Basically, this is for software developers and programmers. And sometimes I write on Medium, so you can follow my articles there.
Yeah, I saw your one of your Medium article was like fourth link or fifth link on the Google search result, which was impressive.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad to have you here. And thank you all of you guys that watched or listened our interview. It was really my pleasure, and I appreciate it. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe on YouTube or on our Castbox. I put all of the related links to connect with Alireza, and more information in the description in both Castbox and YouTube. So feel free to write your comments, and feedback is really helped me to improve my interviews.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you soon, guys. Bye.
Good night. Bye.